Good morning. So what we're going to talk about is early voting delivery. There are 5 pieces of equipment that we will be delivering out for early voting. There's the speed pack, the ESC, workstation A, workstation B, and the secure drop box. For every group of items that we are delivering out, there is a piece of paper that notifies where we are delivering the items to. And so the first step is making sure that our phone is active and it has been started. You want to go to the timesheet and activate the timesheet and make sure you're on shift. Once you do that, you can then start clicking the jobs, and we'll talk about that more in the office when we're together, and we'll walk through the process of the phone, but I just wanted to show the equipment and the steps. So the initial step that you will take is you will select the job type, which would be early voting, and then you will start the process of scanning the paperwork. So you will hit barcode on the phone, and a little red line will appear on the phone, and you place that on the QR code, and it will populate the name of the location that the delivery is going to. At that point, you will hit Start Job, and then you will scan the ticket again. So the first step is just naming the job process. The second step is actually beginning the process of loading the information into the system. So once you do that, you will once again hit Scan. You will scan the code one more time, and then hit Submit. And then the phone itself will give you instructions on what the next step should be. So the first thing it's going to say is workstation scan and seal picture, not started. You will click that, and then it will direct you to go to workstation A. So you look at your workstation, you verify that it's workstation A. I was told that all workstation A's are yellow in color, all workstation B's are blue, to help you differentiate between the two. So once you've located workstation A, you'll come to it. You will scan the code on workstation A. It will ask you the next step is to take a picture of the seal. The seal is normally right here. It is green, and it has to be sealed and closed so we can safely deliver it out and no one has access to the materials inside. So once you verify that it's sealed, you'll take a picture of it. All right, and then you will hit OK. And then you will go to workstation B. You will tap the screen again and scan it. Hit the scan button. You'll go to workstation B and go to the code and scan it and submit it. Not submit it, I'm sorry. Scan it, and then you have to tap to capture the picture for the next workstation, where there should be the secure tab right here. Hit OK there, and you submit. And then the next step will direct you to go to the speed pack. So you will click speed pack. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The ESC scan and seal picture, I apologize. So then this is the ESC. There is generally the code right in here and the seal here. So you will scan the code there. But since there's not an active scan here, I'll use the paperwork so we can keep going. Scan it there, it'll load up. Then you will tap for the picture. You take a picture to where the seal is supposed to be. You hit OK, and you submit. And then you go to the speed pack barcode. So the speed pack barcode will generally be on the front, underneath the numbers, or to the side of the number. Since there's not one there, I will once again use the paperwork so we can continue with the process. We'll scan right there. Okay, you submit, and then, quick question. Do we scan this or take a picture of that? I forgot.
It should be a barcode.
There should be a barcode. Okay, keep going. All right, so once we get that complete, we will go to the secure drop box. There's the code here. Scan it. You hit submit. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Once again, you have to take a picture of the seal. The seal is right here. You want to make sure that it's locked. It is extremely important that if these are not properly sealed and locked, that you notify the warehouse staff before you leave the warehouse. Okay? You submit that. Once all the steps are done, you go to the phone and it's going to say in transit, and you check it so it says that it is out. Once that is complete, everything is loaded on the truck, and nothing is going to be done with the phone again until you get to the drop-off location, and then you will start the delivery process. So once you get to the location, the early voting location delivery ticket, once again, it's going to say not started. You click it, you take a picture of the ticket, verifying that it matches the information on the workstations. And you submit, and then you start the process of delivering out the workstations. You start with workstation A. Once again, once you're dropping it off, you scan the code to verify that everybody knows where the equipment is. Take a picture of the seal so they know when it was dropped off, that the seal was still in place. Go to workstation B and do the same thing. Make sure it's sealed. After you do the workstations, you will do the ESC scan and seal. So once again, you come here. The code should be right here, and the seal should be here. I'm going to take a picture of the paperwork again, to scan the paperwork, just so we can continue the process. So scan here. Take a picture of the seal, hit OK, hit submit, and it'll take you to the next step, which is the speed pack barcode. Same thing, the code should be right here. You'll use your scanner. I'll use the paperwork since it's not on the speed pack right now. Submit. And then the EV secured drop box, you will look for the code. Should be marker up there on the back. Picture of the seal. Submit. And in the job, if there are any delivery notes, you want to type them into the system right there. It really helps the staff at the warehouse to identify the information, the location of all the equipment. And once you're done with that, you hit submit, the job is done. You will know it's successful, and this is something I forgot to say. So anytime you scan anything into the system, it's going to populate and name it. When you scan it out of the system, it's going to remove that job so you know that the delivery for that item has been completed. Okay? Thank you very much.